Good morning, YouTube. How are we? Don't know if you can see the white smoke coming out of my mouth. It is freezing. Yes, I'm just going to work the dead hours today. Let's find out. I don't really work the dead hours. I miss them. But today I've got to do both school runs, the morning and the afternoon. And I can't be bothered. So I've got to stay out in between the two and work the dead hours between 9 and about 2. So let's see how the dead hours pay. Hopefully, because it's Friday, it's peak rate all day. So it should be a bit of a better day than normally Monday to Thursday. But you're probably wondering, why am I wearing a hat? Well, it's not because I want my range to last long, because I won't have a problem with my range today. It's the fact that my heaters are broke. They broke yesterday. And yeah, so I put the hat on so I don't get hypothermia. Yeah, I'm going to have to get it sorted. Contacted Tessa through the app, and he logged into my car and went, your heater's broke, your whole heater unit's broke. It's going to cost £1,000 to get fitted. So I was like, lovely. So I'm going to have to get that booked in. But as of now, it's a woolly hat and heated seats, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on how we get on, guys. Nice one. How are we? Warmed up a bit now, haven't I? No, but it's cold though. What was I say there? I'll be honest with you, I don't really usually eat that much anyway, do I normally? Just doing it for jokes, kids, jokes. But oh yeah, I forgot to mention, by the way, as you know, I mention all the time, profit is key. It doesn't matter how much you earn, it's all about the profit, baby. So if I'm doing under grand a day, but I'm spending 99.99999 grand in expenses, then £1 a day is not very good, is it? So I always wake up my expenses. On average, I do 50 hours a week. So my expenses are $350 a week on average. Goes up and down, especially if you've got to buy a stupid heater. So $350 on average, 50 hours, £7 per hour. Now that £7 an hour, you might say that's expensive because I'm in a Tesla. It's not. Work your own expenses out, that calculation, but include the other bits like your weekly valeting, your fuel, your insurance, your finance, all that. Put a little bit away for maintenance, repairs, your plate, your badge, put it all in, and I promise you it's going to be around similar. I know lads maybe 6, I know lads maybe £9 an hour expenses. Just depends how much you work and how much your car's worth, and etc, etc. But on average, I do with 50 hours a week. So it works out to £7 an hour. Now, during the dead hours, as I call them, between 9 and 10 is normally okay, but the 10 and 2 is the dead hours. Between them, you want to hit at least minimum wage, at least. Now, there's a lot of times that you will not hit minimum wage after taking the expenses off, but it is the dead hours, do you know what I mean? You'll only make it up elsewhere. But as of, I was dead happy with that. So my first hour, I done £5.40, £6.80 and a £4.80. So it works out to £17.15. Take away the £7 approximate expense, and I'm on £10.15 for the first hour. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Dead hours. January, well, early Feb. Doesn't really pick up till Mother's Day. But be quite busy for Valentine's a little bit, but nothing crazy. But yeah, £17 for the first hour. Not too shabby. Right, I'm going to go outside and warm up, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Now, we dropped off a bit now. Still, it's not set up, you know what, for the working, like for the dead hours, it's not terrible, but yeah, so the last hour I done another 3 jobs, which was £4.20, £3.80 and £6. Literally doing it more or less every job that's been offered to me, guys. And I am on £31 in the first 2 hours, minus the £14 expense, whatever that is. Please tell me in the comments, I can't be bothered working it out. What was it, 17 quid in the first hour? So 14 quid in the second hour. Oh, second hour. £7 after me expenses. Less than minimum wage. But it averages out over the week, but it's a good ballpark to see how well it's doing. But you know what I mean? On average, you should hit on average you should hit around minimum wage once you've took your expenses out. It's the type of job it is these days, minimum wage job, but it's flexible. You still got the car and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, there ain't no magic money making machine no more like it used to be. But that's it, guys. I will keep you updated. See you soon. It's going down, guys. Started off strong. First hour 17, second hour 14, third hour 2 job offers. Done them both. One was £4.60 and the other one was £5.80. £5.50. So that's £9 £10, 10p. Minus my £7. £3. But total £41 since 9 a.m. Yeah, but it's the ways you got to look at it, haven't you? You got to look at it and go, if it didn't work, I wouldn't have 40 quid on me. Do you know what I mean? But depends how you look at things, innit? Myself personally, I could have probably went home, done something a bit more healthy, like with the gym. When I worked on the computer, done some more work on DM airport transfers, or done a bit more YouTube work or YouTube content ideas. You know what I mean? There's other stuff I could be doing. But yeah, it is a grind, isn't it? But yeah, £31 since 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 hours. So what's that? 41 minus 21 expenses is 20 quid in 3 hours. That hurts. Keep it updated. Biggest job of the day, guys. £8.30 that I'm going to spend it on. And then £4, so £12 in the last hour. So what's that? £5 after the expenses. Yep, it is like pulling teeth out here, kids. But obviously I could have stayed out and I could have got a 40, 50 quid a room somewhere, do you know what I mean? So look at the draw, a bit quiet today, like. But it's now 1 p.m, been out since 9, and I'm on £54 minus whatever the outgoings are. But yeah, it's been not terrible, not good, but not terrible. But yeah, very slow, very slow. But like I said, if it didn't work, I would have been on naught, wouldn't I? So at least 54 quid joined. At least 54 quid joined. Joined it. At least 54 quid has joined me full pot for the week. Do you know what I mean? So it's over the average, innit? I might be averaging like less than minimum wage today, or during these hours, but like yesterday morning rush hour, I could have doubled it. Do you know what I mean? So it's average over the full week. Do you know what I mean? So at least this is joining the collective pot. But yeah, that's just boring though. So slow. Keeps you updated. But the good thing is though, I've just finished. So it's 2 p.m. I'm gonna go and do other bits to finish this video, edit it up and go get the kids and that. So I'm calling it a day. So 5 hours, 9 till 2. The last hour I done £27. And it was just back to back, decent little jobs, no traffic. And it was like, what was it, like 3, 4 quid, 4 quid, 3 quid, 5 quid, 4 quid, 9 quid, something like that. In the end, I'm on 81 quid. It wasn't very good out, that seems too good. Did I get a tip that affected the full balance? No, not one tip, not one tip. Bloody hell, I thought I was a nice guy. But anyway, 81 quid in 5 hours. So now this is the only reason why I emphasise on the profits and expenses and stuff, because 81 quid in 5 hours from an outside perspective, an Uber driver who's found me, who's considering becoming an Uber driver, goes 81 quid in 5 hours, wow, blah 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 blah. But what they don't know is obviously 35 quid of that is expenses. So then that's 46 quid in 5 hours, which is less than minimum wage. Now, obviously, I'm on less than minimum wage now during these dead hours, but yet over the whole week, obviously when I'm working the Saturday night, the Sunday or the Sunday nights, or around the footy or around big events or the morning rush, I'm on better rates, do you know what I mean? So on the whole average, I've always said for ages now, you're probably banking a little bit more than minimum wage doing Uber. Around £10 to £12 an hour average over the full week, I reckon. But unfortunately today, even though we've done 81 quid, which is decent, didn't hit the minimum wage. But it's still good. Because the 80 quid has kind of added up to me total for the rest of the week, which then falls into that bracket, do you know what I mean? So if I stayed at home or went to gym, whatever, I wouldn't have hit the 81 quid. But to be honest, that's actually good for these hours. It's normally nowhere near that in my past, in my history. It's nowhere near that, so I've done well there, to be honest. Especially that last hour was a juicy one. But that's it, guys. 81 quid in 5 hours on a Friday. But I'm going to do the school run and then and all that jazz. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel and all that, and I'll catch you all later. See you later, alligator. Yeah, like, subscribe and all that jazz, and follow me on TikTok. If you need an airport, book it through DM Airport Transfers.